Okay, if everything has gone according to plan, we should be live on YouTube. Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream, because the big Amazon big deal days are on, because Amazon thought to themselves, one Prime Day isn't enough. We should have several in a single year. And if you can hear my voice sounding a bit different, well, that's because my voice is going. It is going, and it's going at the worst possible time, because one, I'm doing this live stream, and then tomorrow tomorrow I'm leaving for London, because I'll be attending EGX there, so I really need my voice to function. So excuse me if this stream will be a bit shorter than usual, but the rules will be the same, the goals will be the same. If you guys are familiar with this channel, you know the rules of the game, but if you're new here, well, we'll be trying to build a PC using only parts on sale today. However, the thing is that we could only use PC parts that are on sale. So the final PC may not make the most sense in the world, but simply about what there's like actual Amazon Prime Day or Big Deal Day deals on that this game is about. So as usual, we have a I'm actually gonna probably take this thing yeah, there we go, just so you can kind of see the full picture. There we go. And let's get started, shall we? Okay. Hopefully this works. Yay, okay, cool. Let's start off with the motherboard as usual. First off, let's just kind of see what exactly is available. So motherboard. And we'll kind of decide whether or not we're going AMD or Intel, just kind of by what's on sale today. We do already have some B550 Tomahawks. Those are always good. I don't see anything. There's something current gen. B760M. That is an M8X. So you are losing out on some expansion, but it should still be fine for most people. It just, I don't know. I'm always kind of mixed when it comes to M8X motherboards, because you have technically everything you need, but you are still losing out on some stuff. Plus, it also just kind of looks ridiculous in like most like ATX cases. Unless we do go for like an M80X build, we find like a matching M80X case, that's possible. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts on every single part in the live chat. That's part of the joys of this game, that you guys also partly decide, what gets put into this PC based on what's available. If you've seen any amazing deals for any of the parts we need for this build, definitely let me know as well. And of course, if you want to, help support the channel and make sure everyone sees your message, super chats are an option as well. And seeing how it is this big Amazon holiday kind of thing, Amazon links will be down in the video description below. If you use them, you don't pay anything extra, while we get some money, it gets reinvested straight back into the channel. So it's a win-win for everyone, and it can literally be anything, okay? Like, we've made money from Amazon Associates links from people buying, I don't know, from people buying tomato soup or like rat poison. I don't think they were the same orders. At least I hope they were the same orders. Anyway, yeah, motherboards. We are gonna go for something modern, so we aren't gonna go, like B550 or anything last gen. Let's just stick with either Z790 or B760, which are the kind of two main ones right here. Actually, one other thing we need is a budget. We usually is around, I don't know, £1,500 to £2,000. Something that is, kind of achievable, but still a bit of a challenge that we just don't just build, this like ultimate compromise-free PC. So let me know first and foremost what the budget this time around should be. Like I said, we've done budget everything. I think we've done a budget as low as $1,000 before. I think, don't quote me on that. I don't know. We've done a lot of these live streams before. So yeah, budget-wise, I personally think usually 1,500 is a pretty fair one. It allows us to get away with a pretty sweet graphics card. Sorry, again, my voice is absolutely going, but yeah, I think 1,500. If you guys have other different ideas, do let me know in the live chat. But first, let's have a look at what other motherboards are on sale. One thing I really hate about Amazon is that you just get like this random stuff as well thrown in there. Like an LG 1150 motherboard, or whatever this absolute like no name is. There's like literally no name to it. Like there's no company or no anything, no like SKU number. It's just an LG 2011 motherboard. It supports DDR3 BCC memory. Cool. Yeah. It's been sad seeing Amazon slowly turn into like Wish or whatever with all these products, but whatever. Like, you know, you can still get an X99 motherboard for $78. Why is this on here? And why is it on sale today? That's the other question. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have too many other options for current gym products. We do have this Z690 motherboard. How that's $500. That's gonna eat up a fairly substantial portion of our budget, whatever our budget is. Again, I'm gonna leave it to you guys to decide what the budget is. But yeah, I don't think we have too many options, and I think this is already also. Yeah, this also means we are probably going to be going Intel because, again, I just don't want to go last-gen AMD. There are last-gen motherboards available at good prices, $147 with B550 Tomahawk. Again, I just don't want to go with like a, you know, dead-end platform. So, I'm not actually aware of a lot of the differences between these two models. Actually, here's the thing. Can you actually see my cursor? That's the other main thing. I think I should be able to. So yeah, what kind of rear I/O are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 6 USB Type A ports, limited audio. Really? Really, MSI? Okay. Integrated video on motherboards is already kind of going away. Who on earth needs 2 HDMI ports and 2 DisplayPort ports? Excuse me? What am I looking at here? Is this actually real? You do get a PS2 as well, though. That's important. Yeah, that's definitely the same motherboard. Yeah, it just has support for, I don't know, multiple integrated monitors or something. I don't know. If you ever needed, you know, just 4 monitors hooked up from your integrated graphics, this motherboard's clearly for you. Just Rage suggesting $2,000. I think we could do $2,000. I feel like that's a bit almost too generous, but whatever. Oh, this isn't the right thing. I was looking at this thing, yeah. So this is our other motherboard choice. It is a bit more expensive, but it is a full-fledged ATX motherboard. You get a whole bunch of extra expansion slots, which again, most people don't care about, but it's always nice to have just in case. The rear I/O is a lot more robust as well. And honestly, just for that, even if, like, you're, like, I don't know, trying to, like, replicate this build at home, whatever, this will cost you $140. This will cost you $60 more, which, granted, is a bit more. However, just the amount of improvements that this motherboard has that will just make your life so much easier. Like, 2 USB Type-C ports. Granted, both of them appear to be 10. Oh, no, that one is... Okay, yeah, the top one is 20 gigabit. Okay, so yeah, you get 2 USB Type-C ports, the full array of audio jacks. It is worth that extra $60 in my opinion, just for the kind of, you know, ease and the kind of quality of life, small quality of life improvements that do make the whole experience kind of come together. So yeah, I think I am going to go with the tough one, which also means that we are going Intel, but what do other people think? I'm going to be working on my own Windows XP PC soon. Awesome! People working on like retro stuff like that is always great to see. I hate the fact that Windows XP is now considered retro. I remember being excited for when I switched over to XP from Windows 98. Oh, that makes me feel old. But anyway, need a VGA for another screen on the motherboard. Yeah, I agree. VGA is always very much welcome as well. You do also get a the Thunderbolt 4 headers. Okay, so we're definitely going with this motherboard. And yeah, let's just go with a budget of $2,000. So it's a bit higher than usual, but whatever. So okay, so motherboard. I forgot to add another column here, so there it is. So this, and it costs $200. Cool. CPU wise then, just go Intel CPU. Oh, if you're wondering what the like the postcode, not a postcode, what do you call it in America? The zip code is? Yeah. Just so I have, you know, like order proper like American deals or whatever, and doesn't get like fussy about delivery to the UK, I set my zip code to the White House. So yeah, I'll be building this PC for Brandon. Anyway, what do we have? Oh, first let's select this. There we go. Ooh, okay. pretty much every single current gen SKU is on sale. We have quite a few choices to pick from, so guys, what should we go for? Because with a $2,000 budget, I mean, the choices are pretty, Oop, who on earth is pinging me? Oh no, people are joining the server, not now. Okay, hopefully Jake's gonna, like, I don't know, piece together that I'm on, currently live streaming, and he's gonna, like, send him a welcome message. Yeah, so what CPU should we go for? Because we have plenty of choices here. Alternatively, we could kind of work backwards, and what we could do is first get a graphics card, because that will always eat up the most of our budget, see what's on sale there, and then basically leave the CPU to last, see what we can get away with. I think that's going to be the better way of doing it. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go. Graphics card. What on earth do we have here that's on sale? I'm pretty sure this is the exact same card, this like Spider-Man Zotac Collab 4070 that we used in the last Prime Day build. So this thing is sticking around. You get a code for Alan Wake 2. That's cool, I guess. However, let's not forget, we can get a GT 1030 for $61. And I think that's what we're gonna go with here, guys. Just kidding. But yeah, with a budget of 2,000, I think we should just go straight for 4080. Look at actually, yeah, look at this. You can get a 4080 for sub $1,000, and you get like Alan Wake 2 with it, and it's like looks like a pretty solid unit altogether. Granted, I never personally used a Zotac card before, but I don't know, like they stuck around long enough that even though they aren't one of the big guys, like your Asus or Gigabyte, your MSI, you still trust them enough just because they managed to stick around for this long. I was very confused then for a second because I saw an EVGA graphics card. Yeah, this is still a 2060. I guess they have some like old stock of EVGA 2060s. So if you're one of those people that like is still depressed over the fact that EVGA is retreating from the GPU business, and you want to pick up some EVGA graphics cards before they go away for good, that's a good time. You can even pick up a GT 730 for $40. Again, why is this here? I don't know. Just like amount of like random stuff you can like find here nowadays is like, oh, this is interesting. Look, this is the exact same graphics card, except here it's listed as a GT 1030, and here's an RX 550, but it's like the exact same thing. Huh. This just looks more like a sound card, like an old Sound Blaster or something. Yeah, the further I scroll down, the more sad I grow at the fact, you know, of what state Amazon is nowadays. So I think we're just gonna keep it uncontroversial and go with the RTX 4080. Well, I probably shouldn't say uncontroversial because, yeah, the RTX 4080, pretty controversial in its day, but at $990, it's a pretty good bargain. So that's what we are going for. And I just realized you couldn't see any of that because I didn't change back. So there it is. That's the graphics card I'm going for. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so Zotac RTX 4080 Trinity OC, $990. Sure, perfect. Graphics card. How much are you saying? $990. That is half of our budget gone already. But at the same time, we have a pretty good foundation for what's to come next. So let's go again, let's work completely backwards. Let's go memory next, and then just leave CPU to last. The motherboard we've chosen, I'm pretty sure, let me quickly, yeah, it's a DDR4 motherboard. That is a bit more, I won't say disappointing. DDR4 is still fine, but it's just, you know, it's end of the road for DDR4, unfortunately. So, granted, we have a pretty good budget. I don't think we're at a good enough point where we can, like, you know, go all out for, like, what is this, 64 gigs of RGB memory, yeah, no. Let's stick to 32 gigabytes, which I think is like a pretty... It's pretty solid. I think we reached the era where like 16 gigabytes is like the bare minimum. Kind of like how 8 gigabytes was a couple of years ago. Now like 32 gigabytes is like the standard, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, seeing how by just having Chrome open a few other tabs takes up like 20 something gigs of memory nowadays on my PC. Yeah, 32 gigs is more than recommended. So, this is 64, this is 64, this is 32. $54 from Lexar. Again, it's one of those brands that is like known well enough that you can probably trust them. $54, unless you guys spot anything better, that is probably what we're gonna go with. Yeah, I don't see anything too much better. I have no idea who Kerberos is, but this is DDR5 anyway, so doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, cool. We're going with these. $54.95. 36 mega transfers, so it's not the fastest thing in the world. Actually, no. For DDR4, I'm trying to remember what did I have for my DDR4 build. I'm pretty sure it was Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 3,000. So okay, 36 is should be pretty good. There it is, and how much did I say it is? $54.95. Let's just round it up to 55 because I'm lazy like that. Okay, cool. Next up, actually, what should we do next? Let's do NVMe SSD. There we go. Let's do storage next. I know in the spreadsheet I have like a primary storage and a secondary storage thing. If the primary storage is big enough, we may not even go for like a secondary drive, but we'll see. We'll see what's available. Man, SSDs have gone down in price so much. You can get a 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe SSD for $45. I remember I was a very early adopter of PC Gen 5 NVMe SSD, so I brought like the, if you guys remember, the like copper heatsinked Aorus one, which is like one of the first, I think that was like the first commercially available consumer PC Gen 4 drive, and I overpaid so much looking at these prices now. But whatever, I didn't really need a PC Gen 4 drive anymore. I felt like, you know, if I'm already buying into a platform that supports PC Gen 4, and I'm also buying my first PC, my first NVMe anyway, I might as well go Gen 4. I don't think we'll find anything that beats this price though. $45, holy. You can get like a WD for, that's 2 terabytes. If you can get a different WD for $260, that's 4 terabytes. I'm thinking, should we go, okay, I need you guys' opinion on something. Should we go one giant NVMe that's both your boot drive and also your storage for games and whatnot? And do remember that modern games, they do take up quite a bit of space. Or should we just go like a smaller, like a PC Gen 3 boot drive and then a larger Gen 4, like 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte games drive and just an overall storage drive? Or should we go, I don't know, like 2 terabytes of PC Gen 4 storage and then like a 6 terabyte hard drive or something, or like a say the SSD. 2 by 2 terabytes, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. My 16 gigs of RAM is screaming at 1333 megahertz in my old FX build. Don't worry, I had like an FX build as well with some like complete generic memory modules from, I think, UDA, I think it was called. So yeah, I don't think they were performing that well either. So yeah, let me know what kind of memory, some storage configurations I should go for. I think that this as a primary drive, and then, I mean, let's see, right? Let's see what kind of deals we have for hard drives. I mean, is it even worth checking what kind of prices are available for SATA SSDs? Because last time I checked, SATA SSDs basically reached price parity per terabyte to NVMe SSDs, which makes them very very obsolete. Well, actually no. There are still some reasons why you could go for a SATA SSD, especially if you are lane limited, if there's just not enough PCIe lanes in your PC. That's actually one problem I have. I desperately need more storage. However, in my B650E motherboard, even though it has 4 M.2 slots, if I add more than 2 NVMe's, it's going to start taking lanes away from the graphics card. Because I don't know why they even include that many if there's no proper support for it, but whatever. It wouldn't be a problem if it was a PC Gen 5 graphics card, but no one makes PC Gen 5 graphics cards yet, so whatever. Small SSD boot and a large hard drive. Thing is, at a $2,000 budget, I think we can afford a larger boot, like a larger SSD. This is like the front runner, definitely. And in terms of hard drives, you only get these WD Reds, which are like NAS drives for sale. I mean, you can get like a 6 terabytes for $110 for some like really bulk storage. We'll see what's left in our budget. Let's just leave it at that. However, I do definitely think we need more than just 1 terabyte. So you can get this, which is 2 terabytes. Should we just go with this? It's 2 terabytes. That's enough for your operating system. That's enough for a couple of games. And price-wise, per terabyte, yeah, it actually comes out a bit cheaper than like getting 2 of these. Should we go with this? Let me know what you think. It's WD, so you know it's gonna be good. Up to 5 gigabytes, and that's probably gonna be reads, not writes. I'm trying to see if it's reads or writes, but yeah, I don't even know what's going on here. Whatever. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, yeah, writes are a bit slower, but not by much. I expect them to be much lower. Okay, so I think this is the way to go. If you think otherwise, tell me now, or forever hold your peace, or however it goes. Hello from the Philippines. Hello, welcome to these live streams. What time is it there actually? I swear it's gonna be like around midnight. Actually, maybe a bit like, I don't know, 10 p.m. I don't know how many hours ahead Philippines are. Sorry. Okay, storage 1. This for $85. We still have just shy of $700 left. Grant, we still haven't picked out a CPU. Again, that's probably gonna be last. Secondary storage option, I'm gonna ignore that for now because I think 2 terabytes is enough. Unless we have like a giant, unless we have like $100 left in our budget, then I'm gonna go for that like 6 terabyte WD Red, just kind of like really bulk storage. But again, I don't think many people would need that, so let's just go with a PSU next, see what's available. Given that's a 4080, probably like $850 would be the minimum. The issue is, and there's always an issue in these live streams, finding that perfect PSU is usually difficult, because you usually just get these absolutely generic units, while the units from brands you actually trust either not the right wattage or just like super overpriced. Cooler Master MWD Gold 850. I think, could this be the thing we've gone for last time during the last live stream? It sounds familiar. What is the computer going to be used for? Mainly gaming, that's usually what you go for, but I can basically a nice all-rounded build. Recording, streaming, editing. I mean, the thing is that nowadays, I feel there isn't really much of a differentiation, because as long as you have a powerful enough graphics card that can accelerate pretty much any workload, you're pretty much sorted. I mean, what else do you need that this PC doesn't supply already? It has 32 gigabytes of RAM, so unless you're doing something super intensive, like really high resolution complicated video editing, then maybe you could need 64. Maybe some like really really in-depth like development, really intensive development or audio work, then you could probably use more memory. But apart from that, right now this is like an all-around good PC. And then when it comes to, you know, if you want to specialize a bit more, you just, I don't know, buy some like audio equipment, like internal, actually probably not internal sound cards, external sound cards, preamps, interfaces, whatever you want. So yeah, this is just like an all-round build, because nowadays that's basically what most PCs are like, just a jack of all trades. Okay, what on earth do we have here? Like I said, 850 is something we should probably aim for. Here's a pretty good one, and most importantly, it's SLI ready. 1200, okay, no. Okay, we're going back to like generic ones again. Okay. It is Thermaltake, which I don't know a lot about Thermaltake power supplies, if they're any good or not. But like, they're a known brand, and they're kind of popular. That's enough for me. It's 850 watts, $100. Okay, that's a front runner so far. What else do we have that's like 850 watt range? Yeah, this unit from Cooler Master is a bit cheaper, not by much, but like, it's probably gonna be the same thing. I think both of them are gold rated as well. Yeah, both of them are gold rated. Actually, I just remembered something we should probably keep in mind. Ideally, if we could find something with native support for the 16-pin connector, that would be ideal. However, I don't think we'll find it here with these PSUs. Yeah. I don't think we will, because I'm pretty sure all of these are a bit behind spec-wise, yeah. This one doesn't have it, this one doesn't have it. What other one was I looking at? Oh yeah, the Cooler Master. And that doesn't have it either, but it does have support for enough PCIe connectors that you can still probably run the an RTX 4080 from it pretty comfortably. So unless anyone sees, and oh, I have too many tabs open, let's close this, let's close this. I think that's the same thing. And I already added SSD to the list. Okay, so yeah, unless you guys see something else that kind of fits our needs. We have this unit from GameMax, which I've heard enough about them that even though they're still a bit sketch, I'd trust them. Even though they're not really a big name. And also just by the price, it's $135. So even from like a pretty unknown company, I'd still, it does look pretty respectable, and it does, I can see it does have the PC Gen 5 connector. The issue is that one, it's white, so it probably won't match the rest of the build, and two, it's $135. So, and again, our budget isn't extremely flexible. It is flexible, it's still $2,000, but you know, I'm kind of mainly saving that budget for like a pretty killer CPU. I think let's just not overcomplicate things. Ooh. That has the 16-pin PC Gen 5 connector. Here's a question for you guys. Would you be comfortable with a GameMax PSU in your system? Should we go for this? Because like I said, they show up a lot. They don't have like, the pricing is high enough where you can almost trust them. They look well built. Should we go for it? Because right now, this is the best option, I think. It has RGB as well, so that's a huge bonus. And it is the correct voltage that we were after, 850 watt. So, there's the question for you guys. Do you trust GameMax 850 watt 8 plus gold power supply ATX 3.0 PC Gen 5 ready blah 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 blah? Doesn't even list a proper name for it. People saying Corsair HX 1500. Oh yeah, no, that's a bit overkill for this build. I'm sorry. The thermal take tough power looks good. Yeah, it does look good, but again, it just having the a native PC Gen 5 connector makes everything so much simpler. So actually, ooh, would this one be able to? Wait, hold on. Okay, so I think these are dual use, either CPU or PCIe, which is a bit odd, but okay. So yeah, you could technically run the 3 8-pins required, but again, it would just be easier to go with this RGB 850 Pro. There it is, there's the name. So yeah, I just think let's go for it, you know. Catching fire easier, yeah. The connector has problems on its own already, and especially with some, you know, lesser known power supply, it would probably be, you can probably get a bit toasty. But to be fair, I don't think it matters that much nowadays. The whole outrage about it has kind of died down at this point. People realize that you just need to plug it in all the way, and then your house won't burn down or whatever. So yeah, unless anyone's really against using this PSU, we're just gonna go with this for how much did I say? $89. Boom. Okay, should we do? Let's do a case. Let's do the case next. Let's see what PC case. There we go. Let's see what cases are available. I can hear my voice going. I wonder what's gonna I wonder if I can finish the stream before my voice completely goes. EGX is gonna be fun, trying to like interviews with people and whatnot, especially in a very loud environment. That is gonna be so much fun. So many brands I've never heard of before, but like their cases do look pretty good. I have no idea what GIM is, but that's a pretty good looking case. That is basically like the NZXT H, whatever it is. Anything that caught your eye, chat? Let me know. Ideally, I'd go for something with an optical drive bay, maybe because I'm stubborn like that and refuse to let optical drives die, but I don't think we'll find anything like that on sale today. This one from Leonie looks pretty good. It's $95. Or should we go with this one for MSI? Those are my main two contenders. This one from Corsair looks pretty decent as well. Plus it looks like it includes 3 fans already, so we'd only probably have to buy 1 additional exhaust and fan, and that's it. Do an interpretive dance stream. Well, I just yeah, I don't speak. I basically just dance to signal what PC parts I recommend. So yeah, guys, let me know if anything kind of caught your eye when it comes to these PC cases. We do have a few name brand things. We have a couple of complete generic brand names as well. It's pretty much just up to personal taste, I think. I don't want to go overboard when it comes to the case as well, just again because I want to save up as much as I can budget for the CPU. Thing is that we are almost actually done. Like after this, it's just the fans, and then we'll be still left with probably a good like $400 for the CPU. So we can't go for something nicer. Let's treat ourselves, you know. This one is nice. Spot for 2 more fans up top. Yeah, this is actually almost identical to my Fractal Pop Air. It even has a little like it actually looks like you can Wait, is that actually like an optical drive bay at the bottom? Ooh. Now you got my attention. Drive bays. No, it's not. It just kind of looks like it. It's just a cutout in the material, I guess. Oh, that's disappointing. If you have like a pocket right there, you know, if you have that space there, just use it for something. Put an optical drive there, anything. Anyway, but yeah, looks pretty good. Identical cooling setup to my current fractal pop, and I'm not complaining about the temps there. So I think we should just go for that. Unless anyone has noticed anything better, the Antec Annex 200. Which one was that? It's this one. That looks good, except for that it's M80X. Except for, was there a non-M80X variant somewhere here? No, I don't think so. So yeah, unless anyone feels very, very passionately about a different case, I think I'm just gonna go with the Lian Li. Because it's Lian Li. He doesn't like Lian Li. Well, I don't, kind of, because they don't respond to my emails, but still, you get my point. So it's this Lancool 250 for $95. Boom and boom, and we still have a pretty impressive $500 left in our budget for one additional exhaust fan, the CPU, and the CPU cooler. So we will definitely manage. We will definitely be able to treat ourselves to a nice CPU there. First, let's just get that additional missing fan. Because, yeah, it only includes, Oh, no, it does include a rear fan, okay. Granted, they're pretty slow. 1500 and 1200 RPM. Okay, so let's do this differently. Let's go CPU first. And then, if we have some money left over, let's treat ourselves to some, like, I don't know, Be Quiet or Noctua fans. I mean, with this kind of budget left over, we could even swing for like a 12900K, no problem. Or maybe a KF if you want to like save $10. Don't you just love Amazon and the fact that when I type in Intel CPU, I still get AMD stuff here. Pretty much everything is on sale apart from, unless I'm just blind, a 13900K, which I can't see anywhere. Yeah, so 12900K is probably going to be our best bet, unless we want to go for current gen, like 1300K for 300. Actually, no. Given, someone quickly fill me in on like what the performance difference is between like a 12900K and a 13700K. Because that is a like a $50 difference between the two, and this is an i7. They both have a 8+8 core configuration. Yeah, can someone please quickly fill me in on what the kind of difference in performance is there? You see the new Amazon return policy? There's a new return policy? I did not know. Knowing Amazon, it probably got worse. Like, the return policy right now is, like, pretty amazing, you know, just, like, no questions asked, just ship whatever you have back. So I'm saying 13700. Yeah, it is $50 more, but if it is that much faster than 12900K, we can go for that. You do have the 12900KS, which has an in-between price between the two. However, I don't think that, it's basically just an overclocked 12900K, so I don't think the difference would be that much higher. So yeah, if the 13700 is the faster one, we'll just go for that. Which still leaves a pretty solid amount for a for a cooler. Cool. $373. Okay, it's going to go pretty nicely. They're implementing a return fee. That's dumb. Even for Amazon, that's dumb. Okay, anyway. Oop, wrong button. There it is. CPU cooler time. We still have about $110 left in our budget. What should we go for? Probably an AIO would be better, especially because that way we can also populate the two fan slots at the top of our Li and Li case. Yeah, the KS needs a much bigger cooler as well. Yeah, it's a bit dumb to buy now. Maybe that's why it's on sale. MSI Mag, 240mm. LG 1700 ready. Honestly, I don't think we need anything better. I think sure. Let's just go with this. And as a reminder, guys, if you're buying anything, literally anything today on Amazon Big Deal Day or any other day of the week, year, whatever on Amazon, use our links, which will be down in the description below, because again, they help us out a lot. So let's just go with this. I'm actually planning, I know it's a format a lot of people have done, but I'm actually planning on doing a how does this YouTube channel make money? Like, how does this company make money kind of video near the end of the year in December. And you'll be probably surprised by what percentage Amazon is. It's like a significant, more significant. It's definitely a lot higher than you think it is. I'll just leave it at that. So, with everything underway, we still have about, how much we have? We have 33, oh, go away, Microsoft. Well, I don't care about your notifications. We still have a bit left where I think we could treat ourselves to some better fans. Because right now we have some pretty slow included fans, so let's just go with, let's see what we have. Again, ideally we'd go for Be Quiet, because, you know, they're pretty good, and also a bit easier to get a knock to in my experience, but I don't see any of them on sale. That's the issue. So we may just stick with whatever is already there in the case. Ooh, a triple. Okay, let's see how fast these ones are. They're from Corsair, so I expect them to be pretty good. 1,850 RPM as a triple pack. So one would go at the back of the case, and then two they'd replace the fans on the radiator. Granted, then you have like completely different fans at the top, at the bottom, at the back, and then at the front of the radiator, of the case, I mean. But for that extra cooling, especially given how it is an RTX 2080, it's probably worth it. I don't know. I hate mismatched fans in PCs. So should we do it? Should we just go for the better fans and then have them mismatched? I'd say one more. Why not? $45. Ooh, okay. Yeah, never mind. We can't do that because that goes over our budget. So I kind of answered my own question there. Okay, stock fans it is. There it is. There's a final build for this Amazon Big Deals Day. I can't remember what it's called. Amazon Prime Big Deals Day. No, it's not Big Deal. It's a Big Deal Days because there's like multiple. Yeah. Amazon, man, why do you have to make everything so confusing? Why not just call it Prime Day? Prime Day Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, whatever. I don't know. they wanted to be creative, and they were like, we already had one Prime Day this year. Let's mix it up, even though it's pretty much just Prime Day again, but with like even less people caring about it. But yeah, there's our finished build. Man, going back to like what it was during the pandemic, where even on a pretty big budget, we can get a good PC going. Seeing what you can get now for $2,000, and you could probably do a bit more here. We still have a bit of money left for, I don't know, like some additional hard drive for some extra storage or whatever. But again, this is just the best we can do with the parts available on sale today. So let me know what you think of this build, and again, if you're doing any shopping, remember to use our links. And I'll be ending this very soon because I can feel my voice going, and again, I need it for EGX. So let me know what you think of this build in the live chat. If you have anything else super important to say, again, super chats are an option, and they help support the channel at the same time. But yeah, I'm really proud of this one. I'm really proud of this one compared to last time. Actually, ooh, can I find? Actually, I don't know where it's going to be now, but let me see if I can find whatever the previous one was. See if we can compare. Granted, I'm pretty sure that was on a different budget. I'm pretty sure that was on $1,500 when he did Prime Day. Whatever, I can't find now. Anyway, don't worry if you if you really like this format. We'll be doing another one very soon because obviously Black Friday is coming up in November. And speaking of November, hopefully by then that weekly live series, which I've been teasing for a long time, should hopefully finally start. So we'll be seeing each other live a lot more often. But anyway, before my voice goes completely, I'm going to end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever. And I'll see you all in whatever I make next. So goodbye everyone. Goodbye. And remember, use Amazon links. Please, I'm begging you. We need that money. We're doing so much investment and expansion into like everything on this channel, so it will go a long way. But anyway.